All right, so back to this. Yeah, I mean, don't really got much to say. We're just carrying on trucking with this. Was it part six? Again, I don't think this will take longer than 30 parts, if I'm being honest. Just based on again, just again, you'll compare it to a more right, but it's like again, I guess we'll see though, right? And in the last part, we ended up now we fought, lost, and then made up with whatever the girl's name was. Don't even I honestly don't even remember. Just the one who was at the arcade. So with that, again, we're bringing her back to our place and showing her the pictures, right? On whatever formonism or just whatever. And again, involving her potential, I guess, regarding her potential involvement in Sammy's disappearance, given that apparently she can open like rifts and portals in like time and space. Again, so I'm hoping that all of this will get answered at some point, right? Regarding because again, like I said, with the war, it was a strict, divide. You had things go on in the real world, then you had headspace, right? For this, it seems to be very much blurred, right? It's not as strict a divide. So my hope is that, at some point, and they're also at some point they may get answer because it seems like there's obviously there's a real world, but there's a definite, tangible, right? Definitive like alternate reality or dimension that 100% exists from what we saw, and that at some point, there's like a landscape and like some bleedage, or spillage that you need to cross to get there, right? Which seems to be all concentrated at the factory, at least as of now. But then there's also weird portions to where it's like we don't know how much of it is Alex imagining things. Because I think a big thing there is okay, so the video, he wasn't in the video, which is odd, even though we know he was there. And then there's also portions to where he's fighting enemies as well as still imagining, his panda bear in the real like well, so again, I feel like there's a lot of questions that need to be asked, raised, and then eventually and ultimately answered, right? Regarding okay, how are we going to figure out what kind of again the current state of, I guess, end of the world is right in this is it's like again, just I guess eventually we'll see, but it's something where it's like it's really not clear at the moment. But again, that's something that I presume will get developed, but we'll see, right? It seems like we're carrying on trucking. It seems like, yeah, definitively, the story and game is going to revolve around searching for Sally. Who knows what we need to do in the meantime, but similar to, I guess, looking for Basil and Moy, right? But it'll just be, again, looking for Sally in here, or Sammy, not Sally. Sally's Sally face, but Sammy in here. And then again, I guess, yeah, we'll see. And it'll be something to where, I mean, I guess when we do know there is multiple endings though, right? So it'll kind of be interesting to explore that and then see, what those ultimately end up coming down to. So yeah, let's just load the game here. So what's weird is she's not in our party, but yeah, holy crap, look at our fucking HP. But we do know that we just need to go back home, right? And again, we gave this guy what he needed on the first day, but yeah, we just need to go back home and then show her the photos, right? And then we can go to the factory. So yeah, let's save real quick here. So yeah, let's see. And then yeah, I was worried it was gonna activate immediately upon entering, but okay, so she is here.
Well, that's me.
Yeah, she's like, I wasn't even there, must have been an alternate. Dude, like I don't even know why you're asking this because either it's like A, she can and she's not gonna tell you, or B, she can't and then she thinks you're crazy. Okay, never mind. So that's like what is it like echolocation pretty much? I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, that was the attack that did like 98 damage. Yeah, because it's like, what would you call it? So like if you look at like what is it, like decibels, right? Like if you look at decibels, because that's the unit to measure sound with. It's something to where it's like you get to like hold on, like I need to let me pull up like a decibel chart. A decibel like chart. So you can go to like hold on, just like let's go to images, right? So let's go to what is it? Hold on. Which one like goes so I'm trying to think of I'm trying to pull up one that has like I think this one has the highest that or this that's not really all right. So hold on, let's go here, right? So zoom, screen sharing. So let's go like decibels, right? Decibel chart where I'm being right. So you can look at this here, right? Something to where you have what would you call it? Again, this is the best chart to what would you call it? To like kind of show or explain it, right? It's something where it's like, yeah, you obviously start low, and as you get higher, it like grows exponentially. And something to where, yeah, what would you call it? It's something to where like the higher you go, and especially when you get to the upper levels, right? It grows like exponentially. So it's something to where it's like, and then obviously past a certain point, you literally just like blow out your eardrums because you can't handle it. Like I had a problem to where I shot a firearm without earplugs in, and it was on my right side because I'm a righty, and it like popped my right ear. And it was literally because I'd forgotten. It wasn't because I was being like, well, I guess that technically is negligible, right? But I literally just forgot, and now I have like a slight ringing in my right ear. So I'm pretty sure I have like tinnitus, but that's pretty much irrelevant. And it's not too bad. Like it doesn't like interfere with my hearing and or like, it doesn't like flare up, but something to where if I like, if I'm complete silent like that, I can hear, like, it but that's, like, again, you get, like, hearing damage, and that's, like, literal, like, physical damage, and then obviously, like, for example, I think what is it, this only goes up to 160, but you can go up to way more, like, for example, I think the loudest sound ever don't quote me on this because 'cause I'm probably completely wrong. I think the loudest sound ever it might be recorded, the loudest ever recorded sound or just the loudest sound that we've, like, experienced, I'm pretty sure was, like, the Krakatoa explosion. Hold on, let me look this up. Krakatoa decibels. So how big was, yeah, 310. So that's and then again, the atomic, bombs were, 248. Anyone standing within 10 miles would have been instantly deaf. So it's like, yeah, the loudest sound, ever. So again, something to where what that comes down to is like assuming she's like, even if it's just a concentrated like dose, right? Like the physical damage, is there. So it's like this can be explained by like science, right? You know, this isn't too far fetched just yet. The question is, how is she able to like blow shit up with it? Like that's the bigger thing. I don't know.
Well, here's a side effect setting.
That's it's like okay, that's not helpful, right? You basically just said like I figured it out. Like
What is
why is this fucking theme going? Like, why is it so intense? It's some freaking well, talk to the guy who made it, right? Like, talk to the guy who like played a role in its foundation. So well, one of them's literally local, like the factory. Which one was that supposed to mean? What about the factory? Well, we already know it's Vela. Oh, imagine she just gives a fake. Like it should have been like, oh yeah, my name's Samantha. Hey, why am I the sidekick? Like, we've been speaking the whole time. Like, this man's been sitting there. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Is what are you talking about? It's like, shoot, dude, shut up. Can we please get to the point here? Like,
so I
again, but here's the point, right? And you need to be able to tie it into okay, there's this one girl that disappeared, right? And we're looking for her. Like, oh, all right, or you just fucking do this, right? So if I were this girl, I'd be like, I'd just be fucking, I'd be like, they're crazy, like, um, well, probably maybe she's had experience with the paranormal before, right? So that could be the answer there. Bro, well, we're all human, right? Like it doesn't take, what was it called? Well, dude, there's okay, we need to roast the fuck out of this guy. Like like this is probably like the most like the stupidest sentence you could possibly utter. There's just like so much wrong with this sentence. So let's all right, let's break down quite possibly the dumbest sentence I've ever read. Like this man, like, dude, the dialogue in this game. So first fault. I dated a girl in college who was a woman. You're literally just saying that, like, no shit, Sherlock. You're saying, and then also the fact that you're in college. Well, no shit, you just came back. Like, okay, the whole girl thing, like you could not be into girls, but like, so like, but the whole, oh, in college and was a woman, they're redundant. Okay, gender studies major, interesting, interesting point, right? You know, it's like interesting thing to point out. I guess he was LAS, so I don't blame him, but it's also like, I feel like it's kind of like it's a little sus. I question your judgment if you date a woman who's like a gender studies major, because it's like, what do you think they're doing with that, right? Like it's something to where, do you think they're in that because they want to have a healthy, functional, relationship, right? Or is there some ulterior, or what would you call it, like subliminal, like motive there, right? Just just need to raise that question, right? So it's a little sus, but all right. And it's like, and then she said she believed men and women. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You could argue, oh, everyone's the same at their core. Like that doesn't take a freaking degree to like, you know, uh, what would you call it? It doesn't take a degree to figure that out, right? So that's what that comes down to there. So anyway, right? That's the big thing there. It's like, like you could say, "Oh, we're all the same at our core." It's just like that's not a brain, that's pretty much like a brain dead take. You know, that's something to where it's like the big thing there is that it's like, okay, I mean, sure, whatever, like, yeah, interesting there, right? But again, who knows, right? But beyond that, I guess, whatever. This is like, it's a monologue anyway, so at least no one's hearing it. So, dude, what? Oh, all right. So, okay, so spiritual, not religious type. Got it. That's but that's like a metaphysical. So, you mean just like when it comes to, like, our souls? So, oh my god, dude, what? Okay, where are you going with this? You saying this is your soulmate or like what? Where I'm my assumption is that okay, she probably had, a paranormal experience before. But what like besides that, like where exactly are you going with this? You know, dude, where is this going? Where are you going with this? Like we're just where are you going with this? Dude. Okay, so your point being you think it was fate or destiny that you met, right? Well, obviously, it's for the same common goal. So, dude, like you're taking this shit way too soon. Also, one thing I meant to notice and point out and that I'm curious about is when are we gonna like we named all these characters, but we haven't seen or come across them yet. When's that gonna be the case, right? When's that gonna be a thing there? So anyway, right? It's like, what does that end up, coming down to there, right? Something where it's like, okay, uh how's that gonna work out? What does that end up coming down to? Like, is that are we gonna, are we gonna get to that point soon or like what's up with that? Oh, my bad. Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That's yeah, bitch. Hey, I got the holy war and the ambrosia though. We literally did. They're like, we still haven't seen them yet. Like, yeah, so again, like I said, she had paranormal experience before. Yeah, well, that's because again, she's probably been because you two are literal strangers, right? You know, it's like, bro, what are you fucking dude? It's because she's literally in like a stranger's house right now. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? Dude, can we get to the point, please? Like, you're trying to make it deep, but it's like, bro, we just need to get on with the story, man. Oh, like Jesus.
My experience is limited, but when I was a kid,
Okay, so she has, not just paranormal experience, but she has, encountered these things before. So,
I entered into the dark.
okay, so probably, and this is probably similar to what happened with Sammy, because we know that she's again, had past experience, and what would you call it, has interacted and been influenced by them in the past, right? I mean, that's why the whole taking back thing, right? So it's probably a similar situation developed just further along in the timeline or process there, right? So mm,
But the body of the entirety of the group. At first, I approached it.
yeah, what the fuck? That's your first freaking instinct was to just like strike a conversation with them, be like, hello, how's it going? Wonderful weather we're having today, right? Bro, what? What did you say? Like, like Jesus. What did you say to this thing? Like, so, and again, if anything, this just confirms that again, this whole alternate reality dimension is actually like a thing, right? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, because it's like the entirety of like a universe or whatever. So, well, I mean, the fact that you were able to fucking, escape from it is, like one thing, right? But bro, why is this man monologuing after every single sentence? Dude, why is this man like acting like a detective? Like, yeah, because we need to know, like, again, where was she? That's probably the biggest thing. Where was she then when it happened? So, you know, uh, again, it's like, because the big thing is if it happened at the factory or at least somewhere near there, probably just even if it's in just the same town, right? That okay, the location is close enough to there to where okay, there's some what would you call it? There's a running theme, right? There's some consistency there. So
Metaphysical symbol. And I
yeah, it's like again, what would you call it? It's an elevated level of, to where it's not grounded, but yeah, because okay, so supporting coursework in philosophy, not exactly, what would you call it? Qualifications or what would you call it? Not exactly what's the term? Qualified or like, background. But again, it's something to where it's like it's basically everything besides just the pure like physical. So because again, what you're dealing with is clearly, not within like your realm of understanding. So dude, shut the fuck up. Why where can we please like where is this conversation going? Like, yeah, dude, it's literally like you're literally just strangers. Like, you know, I mean, you're lucky you're able to fucking get inside your house to actually like investigate these pictures and photos, right?
why side of metaphysical space.
Yeah, the opening and rifts in space and time via sound. Yeah, hey, don't pry, dude. Like you already got this far. Like, because even if you know the answer, right, you don't need to necessarily reveal or say it, because all you're gonna do is potentially inhibit those future interactions, right? So, dude, you weren't even the one speaking, bro. Yeah, it's like it's like, bro, yeah, it's like I was in a shift and I decided to fucking start fighting, you know. Yeah, hey, this fucking old fashioned, cell phones weren't a thing at this point, or at least, not convenient. What are you about to say? What is this dumb question going to be? Hey, it's that okay, that's a valid question. I'll allow it, that's actually a pretty good question there because it's like, you know, it really is like, damn, she literally like I knew it was about we weren't supposed to win. Bruh, the mind dungeon, bro. What the fuck is that? That's okay, so it's like, what is it? It's like the fucking shit in like Dragon Ball where they go to space, like where it's like, they go to a place where time and space doesn't exist. They train for like 10 years and then come back out at the same point. Dude, what the fuck, bro? What's her contact? Like, what is this fucking, bro? So this again, clearly not the only one who's involved in this, right? It's whoever else is on the other end of that line. What is it, bro? I'm not doing that shit. Okay, so that's probably how we level up. Dude, oh my god. And then fucking look at the panda. Bro, really? Well, I'm only level fucking 1. So, you know, we're gonna need to search Onism 99. So it's like, they're the conditionals, right? So it's like, again, the big thing there is just yeah, just again, I mean, but granted, until that point, what else are we supposed to do in like the story? I guess is kind of the big question. Um, you know, the big thing there is just, I guess, we'll see. We'll see, right? But anyway, that's what that ends up coming down towards. So just we'll see there. Hold on, let me pause for a second. All right, so again, just the big thing is like, so obviously we need to do that, but I assume that's gonna run in tandem with whatever's going on with the story. So that's kind of the big question there. Like, I assume that's not just something we're gonna go and do. Like, we're gonna do other shit in the meantime. So who knows there? So okay, but what else are we doing? That's why it's like, and then what else? Because they're not just gonna straight up expect us to do this to reach the next part of the story. So, but again, beyond this, because we know there's plenty of other places to explore. So, dude, I mean, you got her in your house. That's close enough. Like, bro, like, yeah, that's why I was like, bro, we don't need those. Okay, so, and of course, there's a fucking call. I was gonna say, so we're at a pretty interesting point to where we can kind of explore on our own. Yeah, what's this call? Haven't. No, we haven't figured it out. Like, can you just tell us? Yep, nope. Damn, I wonder who it is. Is their name Vela? I literally don't know who that is. Dude, that's you need to be more specific. I don't know this dude's backstory, right? I don't know this dude's backstory. Clearly, he knows who this is, but I don't, right? Dude, do you really not remember? Bro, are you like this man must I figured it out. He has dementia. He has Alzheimer's. Oh my god. Damn, that's crazy. Dude, that's I don't remember you. It's like, are we like okay. So save mind dungeon. I'm not gonna go to the mind dungeon. I'd rather explore first. I'd rather kind of explore, as much as I can, and then probably in the next part go to like because again, we're at a seemingly interesting point to where we're at an inch. Okay, wait, hold on. We need to heal first. Okay, we're fully healed. That's good. I was gonna say we're at an interesting point to where what would you call it? We're at an interesting point to where we can kind of go off on our own and explore, and then really the only tangible goal we have is to train up and then call her again. But again, we're at a point to where we can kind of go off on our own anyway. So it's like again, I think that's what I'm gonna do because I want to gonna I kind of want to explore more of the place first before we just continue on. And I feel like this is a pretty good opportunity to do so. So that's what we're gonna do there. Those are still blocking the way. Yeah, so let's go left and see wherever, hold on. Oh my god, hold on, these exist in real life? Dude, like I did not know I did not know that those existed like that again. So running shoes? How the fuck do those smell? Okay, are these like items or like what? That has to be equipment, right? HP speed plus 5. Holy shit, wait, what HP plus 7? Yeah, that's actually a lot. So let's go yeah, HP plus 7. Let's go speed plus 5. Yeah, holy crap. I didn't but again, it's like I didn't know that those things actually hold on. Let's go save first, dude. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, for whatever uh is the game like bugging out or what's going on? I think it's just my controllers. So yeah, that seems to be a bit odd. Don't tell me this is actually gonna be a problem. I mean, I'm okay, so yeah, let's save here. And then again, we're still holding because I still want to explore. I'm gonna try to explore as much as I can, and then I'll go to like whatever mind dungeon, right? Because seemingly that's the only way to level up. Because we fought enough to where you think you'd level up by this point, but that hasn't been the case. So the assumption there, what? Okay, yeah. So it seems like whenever that happens, it just. So what's this place? Southtown. So again, I wanna, and again, this is just a new but it doesn't really seem like there's a lot here, right? But it's like, again, I want to take the opportunity to kind of explore more. So, oh wow, there's a heal. That's nice. So that's perfect timing because we got what would you call it? More HP from at least we know we can heal ourselves, because what's weird is there's not really an option to heal yourself in the main area, but just one town down you have just a heal station. So it's like at least, whenever we need to heal, right, we can just come down to a here and then, just very quickly heal ourselves. So monster dens. Okay, so I guess, that's also, and I guess they seem again, it's weird how like the question that's being raised and we have to ask is how much of this is real versus how much is kind of what he's like imagining. So probably freaking pyramid schemes, like, oh yeah, we don't need any of this. So we have, can we go through the back? Yeah, but so again, because that's really kind of the big question we need to ask. So yeah, explore the shit on the left side first. Yeah, Southtown. Yeah, well, I mean, shit, exciting shit's about to go down with whatever, you know. it- Oh, really? All right, but this is for just whatever monster thing. Also, there's nothing this way. We've already been there, so yeah. So let's see. What does this guy want to say? Yeah, I mean, I already know we have the best equipment on, at least for what we have. Okay, so hold on. This don't go. Yeah, don't go there just yet. Wow. Also, it looks like there's not really much. Oh, wait, did I come through the top? Okay, that's a bit interesting. I thought we came back through the bottom, but research this. Okay, so we got a chocolate bar. Okay, so yeah. Well, I mean, Frankton, it's literally just up north. So it's like you know. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do, right? Yeah. So I guess yeah. There's really not much here. And then what's interesting is that you just. I mean, so yeah, you just go south and then you go to. Is this like a monster dungeon that they're referring to? I mean, hold on, I can't see because my freaking Steam friend. All right, but this is okay. So what if get? Wow, you can actually. I was about to say, can you really just like cut through these areas? Okay, it's just a rat though, so it's like and again, because we gave him the speed item, he goes first. So yeah, we just one shot. So okay, but we can go, yeah, we can go like where the fuck is this place? Okay, monster. We can't like go into the water, right? Okay, so that's monster den. Then what the fuck is this place? Yeah, I'm not going to the monster den just yet. I want to see wherever the fuck this is. So can we even yeah, what the actual fuck is this place? Oh, is this a giant candle? No exactly thing. So yeah, explore this place. Oh, we can't. Looks like we can't. Okay, there's a chest, but we need someone else in our party to actually be able to make it through here. So just yeah, leave now. Let's see. So yeah, let's yeah, go up to yeah, Frankton. And then what we'll do is we'll head east because I kind of want to explore east. And then again, in the next part, we can hit up the monster den as well as the mind like space or whatever, So yeah, that's what makes sense there again. There cool hold on. So we could only go west. I don't there wasn't a way to go south. Or I think there was, but they both led to the same place on the map. So it's like it really didn't matter at the end of the day. So okay. Yeah, that went on way further than I thought it would. So yeah. But again, we're just at least for and I think we're doing fairly good with like the items, like money, as well as just overall, like again, So like that's why I was like, yeah, I'm like, we're not supposed to win this, right? It's not like okay, we got our ass kicked, but we got it down to like half. So I consider that a victory. Also, again, we're on easy, right? So that's the big thing there. So and then yeah, what is it? We had a west out of here. Okay, not through here, but down here we're supposed to yeah, so this is how we get out of here and then go east, right? So I mean, it doesn't seem like there's much more to this like map, at least not south. Probably there's probably a lot more east. And it seems like the bulk of the story is probably just going to take place here anyway. But it's like, yeah, it's just I guess kind of interesting to note. Um like I was surprised that there was an overworld, or I guess like a map like this. So I guess okay, so okay, that's actually interesting. So we can't go past. So there is a way out south, but what's interesting is we can't cross this street. Okay, we can here though. Oh, I see. So you can cross at these points. So reservoir. Can we? Yeah. So yeah, there's some very like weird. Okay, what about up here? Yeah, so this is a very weird like overworld. Is this a monster den? Level 10. Don't go there. Like, we'll probably get our ass kicked. Yeah, this is a very weird, like overworld kind of mechanic when it comes down to like so yeah, let's visit the reservoir. So yeah, this is a very weird like overworld like mechanic. So at least it seems like okay, dude, can we not have a worse fucking like okay, so the freaking Okay, what the fuck are we supposed to do here? Is this like this is probably something later on then, because yeah, it seems like any direction we go. So yeah, nothing really to go this way for, right? But if we go out south, we can probably get more. I didn't even know we could leave south. Oh, hold on. I think I activated the running shoes. Oh wait, no. I guess he's just running fast. I don't know. Yeah, so just go out south, and yeah, so okay, yeah, we can't even go. How the fuck are we supposed to? What the fuck are they saying? But yeah, because we can't. Maybe once we beat monster, yeah. So they're clear. They're okay. So I think I see it right. There's like there's got to be another way we can like move around the map and like cross things. So I mean, we were able to see a decent amount up, but it's like yeah, there has maybe like we can like actually like travel with cars along the roads or something, but for the meantime, right, it doesn't really seem like we can do that. So I guess what that comes down to then is I'm probably going to end this part. The big thing is that the next part, because again, so it looks like we really can't. I thought we'd be able to explore a decent amount. I was like, oh, it's something to where it's like, okay, now that we don't exactly have an objective, we'll just kind of explore and see what's up. But it seems to have the same like, flaw Pokemon has, I guess, right? Where it's like, oh, you can't actually explore, you're limited. But at some point later on, I assume we'll be able to explore outside of like the like mini map portions that we can see, right? I mean, we can see like there's a trail here that we clearly can't access that would bring us to like a different area. So again, we know that there are places to where it's like, okay, we can go to, right? Just we can't access just yet. Um again, so we'll see there, right? But that's what that ends up coming down to. So anyway. Yeah, that's what that comes down to there. So anyway, because yeah, so we exit out here, but we do know that there is a path. Again, it's just to me it seems like weird. So because we can't cross this forest, but again, it's like yeah. So there's got to be a way we can get down there. So who knows? I'm not going to hit up this monster den just yet. I just want to hit up the this place, right? So also, wait, hold on. There's a monster den here too. I didn't realize that. So level one. So we should probably hit that one up first. But again, I'm just gonna save here because there's also a freaking, what would you call it? Heal station. So we'll just train out of here. I'm not even sure we need to go to the mine dungeon. I think we can go through these monster dungeons, or at least get a decent amount there, and then wrap up with the mine dungeon or whatever, right? But again, with that, I don't really have anything else for this one. So yep. That's it for this one. See you in the next one.